Welcome Shit Talker Blake. Going to get back to Dr. Valentine. The adjustment bureau have been adjusting things here for a couple of days. Well, so Dr. Valentine was talking about the cows being cloned that gives human milk. I said, really? So is every day I learn something new about this wicked planet. You know, even if it's something they did like a 1,000 years ago. You know, the planet has been wicked ever since the pink motherfucker started to rule. Well, I take that back. The planet has been wicked ever since Romulus and Romus turned him out. They came here from Mars. This was a dream. I had these little crazy tripped out dreams when I was younger. Like a child, I mean a child. And I watched so much TV. That's what people would say. You watch too much TV. I tell stuff to my friends. Oh, you watch too much TV. So, okay, everybody said I watch too much TV. Frankie just say, so she says, everybody is not going to tell the same lie. But now I know what that means. However, I don't think any of them are lying. They just all thought, and they not at the same time, you know, different people, different times, even at different ages. The only time when people actually sat down and did not have a problem listening to I call them my movies, you know, because that's what they are, they're movies. And it is better to say, oh, girl, let me tell you about this movie, than to say, oh, sometimes I just travel and I go to this place and go to that place. No. I just started to tell people this shit, you know, outside of my children. So, because this world is not ready for people like me. Oh, I take that back. This world is not ready for beings like me. They will kill me and string me up. I'm surprised they have not gotten me yet to put me in one of the laboratories. But anyway, let's go to the clone cows. Now, gene, targeted individual. They're going to target all modified, and there's your modified cows produce. I guess they are pros at doing this genetic modification shit. See, you will even see CIA there, you know? Surprised there's no word here with a W. And then there's their income. There's the targeted individual, and their income. Wow. Human milk, telegraph. Scientists. There's another one my entities want them thrown in case too. No matter what nation you are a scientist. Something is wrong with your brain cells. Because when you begin to be a scientist, what does a scientist need to make sure his experiments go right? He needs a targeted individual. That's why it's called a scientist. This is a made-up word by them. There's no such thing as a scientist. The word is just plain old science. They like to play games. Or you can get Scientology. Because that would be the study of the knowledge or something, the ology of science. They created this word because they needed the targeted individuals, the TIs. They create cows that produce human milk. Clone cows to produce human milk. Human milk from clone transgenic cattle. GM, they forgot the O. You know, like GMO. I'll take the O from the cow and put it there. GMO cow, designed to produce milk without an allergy. See, this is pink people because pink people, they have this fucking thing that they are supposed to bring about progress. And in the progress, they have it in their dumb, stupid ass minds, if they even have one, that they are to feed everyone no, bitch. Because the hand that feeds you is the hand that rules you. And them motherfuckers know that shit. That's why they burn down all of the melanated man's crops. They even came and said, oh, these crops somehow are not producing these bugs. Then they will go to the Bible because they already had us under that neuro-linguistic programming of how, the God is in the Bible and all the stupid shit. You know how they teach us how to read the Bible. And they begin to show them the scriptures of the pestilence. You know what the bugs come in and stuff. And what they did was they went and they burned down all the crops, all of them. And then they come and say, here, use these seeds. These seeds will not create the bugs. So the melanated man in his ignorant mind, and we're ignorant. You cannot say we are not ignorant. Because I know I was so ignorant to the wickedness. So the melanated man takes the seed and his crop grows. And it grows a certain way, but then you always have to go and spray it. Yet, the seed is supposed to stop the bugs from coming. But you still have to go and spray your shit. And you're spraying your shit with the shit that is made by, I don't know his name. Fuck that, I don't care. Take his name from my mind. I still remember GMOs. That bitch, he made the GMOs. And if you go and research his name and put everyone with him, you will see everyone, damn near everyone in what? Government, people who are over men. With them used to work for him, even Obama used to work for him. So now, this planet, well, I'm going to only say United States, because this is where I live. I don't know what is going on anywhere else. Only here. See? United States. So this is going on in this part of the planet. I did not know. So how many other people do not know? Now, I'm not saying, never drink milk. Have you ever drinking milk straight from a cow to a bucket, to a cup? I have. It is very, very, very good milk. It's not even nothing like the milk that was even in the stores when I was young, when I was being raised, I am not into what we can eat and what we cannot eat. I am only into we are beings who eat. Some people, they eat rats. That's fine. You want to eat a rat, eat a rat. Eat a dog, eat a cat, if that is what you want to eat. The only thing I say, I don't eat the shit. Do not put that shit next to my food. You want to eat a cow tongue, that's fine. But when I go to the grocery store and I get ready to get some ground beef, and this is many years ago, okay? Decades. So, I go to get my ground beef. Now they're trying to take my breath. Wow. So I go to get my ground beef. And next to my ground beef is this big, I don't know, it was like gross. And that's what I said, I said, gross. What is this? And the butcher, he said, it is a cow's tongue. And I looked at him and I said, I really would appreciate if you don't put that next to the food that I eat. I thought it was so disrespectful. But only me thought it was disrespectful. Everyone else say, hey, it is the butcher shop. And it's meat, people eat it. It's true. So now America has given those who eat cat and cow a law that they can't eat cat and cow. And then someone who was telling me these things, and I did research it, they said, and soon They were telling their children, they said, and soon you will walk in the store and you will see a cat head and a dog head, maybe even other body parts. And then they begin to show their children these videos of these nations who make fur out of dogs' fur and how they unmercifully kill the dogs. They skinned them while they're still alive. And then she went on to show her daughters more videos of these same people. The people are Asian. Okay, so I can't say same people because there's so many different types of Asians, but they all were Asians. And the way they did things to the animals, they eat live fish. And I'm like, that can't be real. There's no way a fish can survive through all of that. But they have a way, or maybe it is a certain fish, and the fish survives. And when you put the fish on the plate, on the plate, and you take it to the table, whoever's going to eat it, they will take a stick or something and put it on the fish's lips, and you will see the fish move. They like to eat live fish. They also like to eat monkey brain. You see, so to me, these people are Neanderthals. And maybe to someone else, I eat meat now. I used not eat meat. I used to only eat like fruits and vegetables and fish. And every 3 or 4 blue moons, me and my children would have chicken. However, and chicken was for a reason. We just did not eat chicken. Well, I did not eat chicken just to fucking eat chicken. It was some form of what you guys maybe call a ritual. No. Sorry for the interruption. I just thought maybe I should get back to what I was talking about instead of going on and on and on, like a dragon. So now, clone cows are here in this part of the land, in this part of the area. I don't know it. A lot of people don't know it. So, is it a secret or something? And then Dr. Valentine, did he just reveal a secret? And it's so funny that I have seen this video many times. Like, this would be the 4th time. And they're always an hour long. I've never seen it like part 1, part 2, part 3. Only part 1 and 2. And this I've never heard. Our goal, the pink people's goal, they should have said our goal for progress, because that's all they're about is progress. Our goal was to raise the national value of cow's milk by adding 2 human genes to protein. Maybe this is why people act the way they act. What 2 human genes did they use? And do you know there is a man, his name is Duncan? He talks about all the minds they have hooked up to these machines. And they use those minds on other people. But he never says who minds they were. Human milk from clone transgenic cattle. What the fuck is transgenic cattle? What the fuck do you mean by transgenic? I thought transgenic had something to do with transgender. So now you're even making gay cows and shit? You never know. You never fucking know. I saw mice up there. A transgene is a gene or genetic material that has been transferred naturally. You see how they tell that lie? How do you transfer a gene naturally when no one is supposed to be fucking with DNA? Number 1 rule, number 1 law. No one fucks with DNA. But Inky did. Their children have that goddamn gene. That's all they do. Progress. You know what? The next time I go traveling, Inky has been hiding from me. I'm going to tell my twin brother-in-law to get that bitch to me, because I'm going to whoop Inky's ass, because I don't give a fuck. I am in the flesh. In some reason, I am not fucking dying. I say I do this shit for 50 fucking years. It's been 6 years. What the fuck is the Grand Reaper? The bitch is scared now, because he is 6 years late. When he gets here, I'm going to be so happy to see him. He knows I'm going to hug him. I'm going to kiss him. I might even have sex with the motherfucker. But he knows I'm going to whoop his ass. And all the way to whatever dimension or realm my dead-ass motherfucking spirit or whatever the fuck entity is supposed to go, I'm going to be whooping his ass all the way. And he knows it. I'm going to be happy he said to take me away from all this stupid shit. Cloning cows, really? Really, is there a need to clone cows? No wonder so many people are homeless and so many people are starving, because you are spending too much money on cloning, on transgender. You change your body, this planet. Oh, I'm surprised I just can't turn myself inside out and get the fuck up off this planet. You guys are like, what the fuck is wrong with your brain cells? And you don't care. You don't care about this shit. This shit is deep. They play this song so much because they did not dig my hands in the dirt. Children play with earth. And all of a sudden, I found the word targeted individual, and the song began to play in my head. I found the word targeted individual. So many songs played in my head. But see, therefore, they started the songs to play in my head when I was in jail. I used to hear songs playing in my head. Really. And then I would hear the channel changes, though someone was changing the channel on the radio. That's what it sounded like. How did I know? At first I thought, I listened to music and watch TV a lot, yes. So, I used to. So, I said to myself, dang, I didn't know I listened to that much music. That it's gonna follow me around, but hey, that was cool, See how ignorant I was to them playing in my head. What? I could not fathom someone else was actually turning the radio in my head. And then I really started to pay attention to the songs, because I know songs, but I do not know every word to the song. If the song was not made in the 60s, then I don't think I know every word. I may only know the hook. And maybe a couple of verses, but I do not know every word verbatim to sing the song. But this is how it was coming in my head. So I said, well, maybe I just remember it the way, to hear it on the radio. And then one day a song came in my head that I never heard the song. How do I know I never heard the song? It was so explicit. It blew my mind. The song was so explicit. It blew my mind. And then one day I'm sitting there and I'm playing cards. And I don't even remember the song today. And all of a sudden I start singing the hook to this song. This song that I call it a record. That was playing in my mind. And there was so many of the girls there. They turned and said, Israel, is that you singing that song? Someone even came out of the room and said, is that Israel singing that song? It's like that. Everyone was saying it. Israel, where you learn that song at? Everyone was saying it because they knew Israel. I don't have time for that shit. You know what I said? I don't know. It just keeps ringing in my head. Do you know one night I heard someone scream? I heard a lady scream in agony. And me, in my vivid imagination, I just thought it was my soul screaming out to me in agony. Because my soul was in agony. It was my flesh that kept my soul from having my flesh to do some stupid shit. You know, like, man, I wanted to hang the judge. I just wanted to grab him by his black robe and take that robe and tear it into a string and just squeeze it. It is called burning. Wanted to burn his neck off. It is called burning. When Archie's grandmother said she used to burn their tails off with a string. Not tear it off or break it off. She used to burn it off. It's called burn because when you keep tying the string, it actually does burn, you know. You wanted to do it just like that. And the police officer, that Richard asshole Harmon, man, did I wish upon a star? This I know bitches are not real. You cannot wish these bitches away. So, a transgene, they are a transgene too. That's why they keep transgening their stepfather Inky. And as I say, that bitch keep running from me. I'm gonna find Inky's ass. He can't run too far. All I have to do is go and tell my Abba Ainu. And I'll tell my Abba Ainu. Abba, I always tell my Ima. I'm going to have my Ima tell my Abba Ainu to find Inky for me. Inky has to stop this shit. If Inky started it, it is like a full circle. You know, you have to go 360 degrees, like the 36 chambers. 36 chambers has something to do with your body. It also has something to do with your pineal gland. There was a class that was taught and I did not take notes and I'm not going to study it. So, if Inky started the transgene, because this is what they're doing to everyone, they even changed people's bodies. And everyone is walking around as though this is how it is. We're walking around as though we're all in a different world. You know? Like when I sit and I watch people, I can actually see like a transparent, like a wall or something. And I can even go through that transparent wall and sit with them. And even while I'm sitting with them, it still is a transparent wall. So maybe it is like that with all of us. We all have like a transparent box that we are in, you know? And so, if this happens to a cow, because I did see a man on a video, the cow's stomach was open. He took his hand, put it in a big motherfucking nasty looking glove, and he went all up in the cow's belly like it was his job to do so. And the cow said, okay, yeah, it's okay. Come and go inside my belly and put on a video and show everybody what your wicked ass is doing, because no one would care because we are so apathetic. You know, I am apathetic too. But I did not know they were doing this type of shit. See, I'm not apathetic to this. I'm not apathetic to them dropping bombs on babies. I'm not apathetic to the military getting paid money to drop bombs on babies. If you have a problem with this person, that person have a problem with you. It is in your book, you pink bastard. It is in your book. You are supposed to take that to that person. If you and that person cannot agree, come to a conclusion, and not a con, but the company of inclusion, and not United States, but us, then you take that shit to the council. You even change the words, because you can't take shit to the council. Today the council is you. That's why you have con in the word council. You change every fucking thing. Then you come up with other shit. Wikipedia. Like it's okay, like you are so fucking genius, because geniuses come up with words. And you guys are such a genius that you can transcend or by any of a number of genetic engineering techniques. United States, they got TI for a way, so you will not know it because it is technical. I see you bitches every fucking while. You engineering United States motherfuckers. One organism to another. No, I did not know this. I did not know this. I knew about transgender and transgenes, but I did not know. I heard that they were going to be taking the fruits and vegetables and turning and putting human genes inside, and one day you will go and you will cut your piece of fruit and it will say ouch. When they told me that, my man said anti-ouch. Funny, I even found that word the other day. I'm going to cut this out. I am 26 gone. 9 year olds.